is for the way you like my vid. O is for one of my subscribers. V is very, very viral ordinary. E is even more than anything that I expect. Hey world, I really hope you liked my intro. I made it up on the spot. I just want to say happy Valentine's Day, and for the spirit of Valentine's Day, I decided to talk about T4T relationships. I personally have been in multiple T4T relationships. None of them went well. They were all pretty mid, honestly. But that's just me. First of all, let me explain what T4T is. T4T is trans for trans. Like, trans for trans relationships. Like, woman love woman, man love man, trans love trans. There's something special about T4T relationships because it goes beyond romantic. It's about survival because we live in a not fun country, and so like in order for us to like be safe in relationships, we gotta like go for someone who is like us, and you know, that way we can create joy and have a found family. You know, the family that wouldn't love us, we find that family in a potential partner. T4T relationships is great because trans people can understand each other in a way no one else can, really. You know, we have shared experiences and we can give support, like the right kind of support that we need. Now granted, you can still get support and have shared experiences with cis people, just maybe not the same experience, but you know, I believe you can have understanding. You can now have understanding and just basic respect. And yeah, so this isn't, I'm not like saying like only date trans people if you're a trans person. Like, be open to anyone. I'm just saying, like, T4T relationships aren't really that talked about, but they're very common and they're very wholesome to have. Because, yeah, T4T dating and marriage provides a safe space for trans people to be themselves without fear of how the other person's gonna react or needing to explain themselves. Like, I feel like I explain myself a lot to even just my friends, you know, but I'm okay with that. Like, I'm willing to do that. I love talking about me being trans. I love talking about transness, honestly. It's just so cool. It's so cool. And yeah, it's just part of who I am. And I like to talk about myself. T4T relationships also create community and collective power, and through community you can share resources and knowledge and just network. So this leads me to saying that T4T doesn't need to be romantic. It can also be platonic. Like, you can have like trans friends and be trans, you know? I highly recommend you have a trans friend. I unfortunately don't have any trans friends, but you know, I think it would be beneficial because I personally feel very like left out, or not left out, just like I feel different from my group. I feel very different from my friends, and yeah, I mean, I try, but I don't know. I don't really fit in with trans people. I don't feel like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not around the right trans people, maybe. But anyways, that's all I had to say about T4T, and you know, Valentine's Day doesn't have to just be for romantic partners. It can be for friends. So go out, be with your friends or partners, and have a good Valentine's Day.